Dun, 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 dun. A new Roland Emmerich movie. After Midway, I'm thrilled. Because I'll tell you, I mean, if you've not seen that movie, it's a fantastic historical war movie. Really, really well done. I saw it in theaters. It was an absolutely great experience. But the guy can certainly do action scenes. And I mean, it's not just Midway that I've seen. I've seen some of his films in the past as well, 2012 being one. And the guy can do really stellar action sequences. I mean, 2012 was my favorite movie, but at least it really was intense in terms of the action scenes and the way it looked. It's very well presented. But let's go ahead and take a look today at Moonfall, which I understand this is a new Lionsgate movie that he's putting out. His name's attached. And it's actually got quite a sizable cast, too. Just go over some of the names. Halle Berry, Patrick Wilson, they're both in this. Michael Pena, I love watching him. Donald Sutherland. So again, big names in the cast here. This is what says for what you can expect about the film. And this sounds pretty good. This is according to IMDb. In Moonfall, a mysterious force knocks the moon from its orbit around Earth and sends it hurtling on a collision course of life as we know it. With mere weeks before impact and the world on the brink of annihilation, NASA executive and former astronaut Jo Fowler is convinced she has the key to saving us all, but only one astronaut from her past, Brian Harper, and a conspiracy theorist, K.C. Houseman, believe her. These unlikely heroes will mount an impossible last-ditch mission into space, leaving behind everyone they love, only to find out that our moon is not what we think it is. So again, kind of like a mystery thriller in a way, set in space, but with a very complex plot, and I would say more so the end-of-the-world type destruction thing that Roland Emmerich is known for. But I mean, it's quite a team dynamic, too. I mean, you got an astronaut in here, another astronaut as well. You got a conspiracy theorist as well to throw into the bunch. So again, it's mixed dynamics, but it sounds very interesting. I wonder if the team's going to be larger than the 3 people. We'll see. I think a space crew would typically be that. But let's go ahead and take a look at the announcement teaser. Very early days. This film doesn't come out until... What's the official date on this one? Well, IMDb says 2022. Let me see if it gives a precise release date. February 4th. Okay, so relatively early on in the year. We should get a trailer maybe the next month or so. I'm recording this in like late October as I'm filming this, so probably November, December timeframe. December may be the latest. Let's go ahead and take a look at the announcement teaser and see at least a first look at this new film. Again, after Midway, I'm pretty excited. We're going to go ahead and watch this first. We're going to talk about it more in my condensed review segment. Fun us watching the video together. Again, not the same plot by any means, but the film, which is a spectacular watch, and his films are quite beautiful, especially as somebody who is a fan of, well, intense war movies or end-of-the-world disaster movies. They look phenomenal. Here we go. Let's take a look. Quite dramatic.
But why, some say, the moon? Why choose this as our goal? And they may well ask, why climb the highest mountain?
Looks good so far. Very ominous.
Fly the Atlantic.
That's pretty. That is...
We choose to go to the moon and do the other thing. Not because they are easy, but because they are hard.
Looks good. This is going to be a very interesting watch, especially to see like the different surfaces of the worlds that they're going to and visiting. Again, very pretty disaster shots. And it's all set in space. I think you've got to make it look really intense. Is the mysterious force like inside the moon? Because it almost looks like alien to me. I will say this. I forgot about this going into watching this. I just saw Dune in theaters, and this was one of the trailers that rolled. But as I've said in the past, because I'm like, okay, this is obviously a trailer I haven't seen. I cover my eyes and I try to think of different things, and I'm able to forget the audio usually. And plus, I try to take my mind out of that space. So I remember this one was playing. It just kind of started with the lights. I'm like, okay, yeah, I remember that. I just forgot to mention it, but I did not. I kept myself away. I'm glad I did. I mean, I can't imagine how good this is going to look on screen. Just seeing it here, though, I'm very impressed. Now you'd be like, oh, probably the ideal would have been to watch it in the theater, but you're at Dune. Well, and yeah, I mean, that might make sense, except then I can't really do a reaction, right? It's not, it wouldn't be as, authentic and fair to anybody who's like, okay, what's your first impression? Well, you didn't get to see it. So I take precautions. Again, in this case, I'm glad I did. I mean, you want, obviously, an epic space film in terms of the scale. If you're going to do a space thriller, you got to go way out there. And this is very visually pretty. I mean, the VFX team has certainly done a good job. The moon visual of it cracking is pretty incredible. Now, they said... Hang on, let me go back to the synopsis here. It's really fast. I want to make sure I understand, because it almost looks like an alien movie to me. Which it could be. Yeah, our moon is not what we think it is. Okay, that's been explored at SciFi in the past as well. Doctor Who did an episode of this, with the moon essentially giving birth. There was something inside it, I forget, it was so many seasons back. But you've seen this plot before. Maybe not, again, with the VFX budget that Moonfall would have, because this is really pretty, and again, it's very intense. It's going to look great in the theater, especially off of space shots. Like the comet strike here. Even the shots of Earth. I mean, those are very pretty. And what he's able to do with lighting, that certainly builds attention. But then you think, okay, is this as far as it's going to go? No, we've got space, what do they call it? A satellite being attacked. You've got the moon cracking. The moon shot, by the way, is coming up, and it's red. It's just beautiful. Beautiful. Again, it looks like it's being destroyed from within. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. This space shot right here with a shuttle, that's beautiful. Look at that, like, white. I don't know what it is. Maybe that's like something falling apart with the moon. Maybe it's hitting another world or something. Maybe it's No, what is that? Because it's like it's building off of what looks like a planetary surface. Is it pulling, like, the clouds up or something? Or is this... Oh, maybe it's just, like, where the sun's hitting. Okay. But it's hitting her... But it looks like the clouds are mixing in. That's a very creative shot. This is going to look really impressive. And again, the scale, I think... With a Roland Emmerich movie, I definitely see that potential here. It's got his... an end-of-the-world type destructive scenario. But it's like, we've done so many things on Earth at this point, why not go to space? And this is a really good film. I'm very impressed with what I'm seeing. Now, again, early days. We'll probably get a trailer pretty soon, but as far as an announcement teaser is concerned, I wish I'd covered it in advance to watching Dune, because then I could have watched it in the theater and see how it looked. That's going to be impressive, just with the VFX work alone. As a space thriller, I can't wait to see more. What are your guys' thoughts? That trailer hopefully will deliver whenever it comes out. But what are your thoughts of Moonfall? Let me know down below. Don't forget all the good stuff with liking, subscribing, the sharing, and hitting that bell. Until we get to watch more from this movie, whenever that trailer pops up, I will cover it. So expect that hopefully soon. But until we get to whatever point that happens to be, I will see you guys then. But for now, thanks for watching this video. I love you guys. Don't forget to love yourselves and your fellow man. God bless and peace.